Yo, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for purchasing my final ebook of the year, the JTibbs Tournament Domination ebook. Now, I include my full offense and full defense. Offensive-wise, we're using the New York Jets playbook, which is chock full of glitchy plays that are sure to dot and move the ball effectively up and down the field against your opponent. And on defense, the Buffalo Bills defense. As you guys are going to see, I only run a couple defenses out of that, so you'll see that later in the video. This is one of my more in-depth ebooks I've ever put out, and this offense and defense is super tough, and I just want to thank you guys, like I said, for purchasing and sticking with me this whole year. Sold about 10 ebooks total. I've had about 30-40 of you guys plus every time, at the very least, buy each ebook every time it comes out. So thank you so much for your guys' continued support. Madden 20, we're going to be dropping a lot of good stuff for trythisplay.com. That's my crew. So guys, make sure, if you guys are ready for Madden 20, once you get this ebook, be on the lookout for the first ebook that drops for Madden 20. Now, I'm going to show you my depth chart, what I like to do with the Falcons. Now, I'm going to do it just to show you guys. Honestly, if you're a regs guy, you like playing with, the normal teams, play with the Falcons or Chiefs, somebody fast that can really dominate. Now, my running back, I like to leave Devonta Freeman. I don't like to have Coleman in there at all. At slot, I like to leave Julio. You guys are going to see. And my receivers are all going to be really, really fast guys who could spin. So these are my four receivers: Julio, Calvin, Tevin, and Justin Hardy. They can all spin. You guys are going to see spin threshold on all Madden's 82. All of them meet it. So I'm happy with that. Tight end stays the same hoop. Line doesn't really move. Left end, I like to put Vic Beasley. And then I like to also have my man Olakun start at that left outside linebacker. At the right end, we like to have my man Bruce Irvin. D-tackle is going to stay the same, but you guys are going to see my rush D-tackle is going to be different. So like I said, Olakun, middle linebacker, Deion Jones. Right, doesn't matter. It could be Devondre. Corners, you want to make sure you have these guys in. I usually would recommend, if you're going to run the over G, to put Trufant and Alford in the secondary, but you're going to see why I don't. Now, I like to put Ryan Neal. He's kind of a hidden gem. 6'2", can really, or excuse me, 6'3", 90 speed, can really just run and jump, and he's a very, very good player, even though his awareness is terrible. And then Keanu Neal, 96 hit power. I mean, you're not doing or subbing anyone out over there. And my kick returners, I like to have Tevin and Devonta, and then my punt returner, I like to have Tevin. Now, my third down, like I said, Devonta. Fourth down, power running back, whatever the case may be, Devonta. And then my slot's Julio. My rush left end is going to be Vic. My rush right end is going to be Bruce. And then my rush D tackle, I'm going to make sure I have my man Tack. And under him, we're going to have Brooks Reed. Now, you guys see the sub linebacker doesn't matter. Slot corner, I like to have Poole. Just somebody fast who can get the job done. You can really put Alford, or excuse me, you can put Kazi or Poole. It's up to you. But Poole has 89 speed. He's the second fastest guy. Or you could have Ricardo Allen. Up to you, really is up to you. You see, I have Poole in. He's a little taller, so we're going to keep him there. And that's pretty much the depth chart. Now, the audibles are very, very good. As you guys are going to see, we have our ace audibles. We're going to be using the single back ace, as you guys see. We're going to have 0-1 trap, halfback stretch, skinny post, and PA comebacks. Wing I don't use too much, but I stick that stretch and zone weak in there. Wing flex is good, halfback stretch, zone weak. Four verts and jets comeback. Bunch, we have the quick pitch, halfback slam, the verticals route, and the PA cross switch. Our deuce close, we have the halfback zone weak, halfback wham, PA boot slide, and PA X post cross. Tight slots I use a lot. We have the halfback pitch, halfback dive, deep post, and halfback wheel. And our single back doubles north, we have stick, zone weak, receiver corner, PA rollout. Now, instead of that PA rollout, I like to have this PA inside cross. Instead of stick, we can put a stretch there just in case. Now, I like to go to my wide trip sometimes as well, so we're going to put halfback dive there, halfback plunge, and then we're going to have PA slot cross. And then the trio, make sure that you guys have the toss in there, the zone weak, and instead of the PA boot, you can put something else, but I like to leave the PA boot and leave verticals there. Now, I'll only use two shotgun formations out of this. We have this gun split close, which I like to at least have this play right here, this receiver corner in there. You can also put the fullback inside. You can have the halfback power O, or you can have the fullback inside there. It's up to you. And make sure you have both running backs right there, so you can make it really, really effective. And then the shotgun bunch, which is arguably one of the best bunches in the game. I like to have this curl flat, and then I like to leave everything else as is. But you see, we're also going to run bench pivot's a good play. Y trail, it's like mesh post. We also have a very, very good bunch drive, Z spot. All that stuff is very, very good. Now let's start off with the simple stuff. The shotgun, or excuse me, the single backs ace. Very, very glitchy. We're going to go to that blunt dive. All the audibles, I mainly make sure I have them because those are the only plays I like to run out of it. As you guys see, you're going to get good blocking on a lot of these. Now, you guys see this is the blunt weak or blunt dive, whatever it's called. Just follow your blocks, really, really good. It's a really good run play to mix in here and there, but I think the best run play, this is the top 3 run play in the game, is the 0-1 trap. You guys are going to see how good the blocking is. As you guys see, I can really just kind of dance around in the backfield and just pick my hole right there, boom, and then accelerate. As you see, very, very effective, very, very glitchy. Again, I'm getting very, very good blocking. That wasn't it, but again, you guys kind of get the gist. So that's why it's in my audibles, boom. And to make this a little glitchier, if you guys want, I'm going to pick up solid yards every time. That's the great part about this run. The 0-1 trap's very, very good. You guys can motion Ridley over if you want. Maybe get him in the block a little bit. And, just read your hole as you guys see right there again. Another solid 5 yards. So it's a very, very good play to go to when you guys are in the clutch. Now I'm going to move the ball back a little bit so I have some more time in the pocket. And you guys are going to see we're going to be going to this halfback stretch. Halfback stretch is good. You can run away from the defense as you guys see right there. I picked up maybe 2-3 yards there. Very, very good at moving the ball. You want to make sure you're running away from the nickel corner. So again, that was just really, really good sheds by the defense. The stretch is going to serve in purposes as you're going to really just bust it up open a hole like that and, try to make a man miss and just follow your blocks and be patient in the backfield. Now, next we have the skinny post. What I like to do is do something like this, and then I'll motion one inside half a step. And you guys are going to see that we're going to get really, really good separation on these routes. As you see, they try to play a match defense. As you guys see, one cut away, and I'm gone with Mr. Ridley. So it's a very, very effective play to go to if you guys are really needing some big yardage. As you could also see something like this, like that right there, boom. And we're kind of just creating a high-low read. As you guys see, just pass lead that down. Catch it with Ridley, boom, nice little dot, nice simple completion right there. Now, lastly out of this ace, I have this PA comebacks play. Do something like this. Now, this A route's very, very good at getting behind zones, as you guys see. Or you can just throw the comeback, just spin up field with Julio, the best receiver in the game, boom, nice catch. You can also, do a little floods concept here, as you guys see, something like that right there. And, motion him inside. Just read your blocks, as you guys see. As you guys see right there, really making the defense have to respect that. I'm going to toss it underneath and really take my check down throws. Now next, we're going to be going to the single back wing flex. Reason I'm not going over the single back wing is because I don't use it as much in the game. Just know that you want to go to the zone weak and the stretch sometimes just to mix it up, keep the defense honest. Now first, we're going to go with the half back dive. It's a really, really good play, so pay attention. As you guys see, the stretch and dive can really be a scheme in itself. So what you're going to do is ID the user. You're going to motion him over to the right, and then follow your blocks up the middle. As you guys see, we're picking up solid yards every run play. I mean, this is one of the most explosive offenses in the game. Don't even have to motion them if you don't want to. You can really just hike and haul it, really just snap it and go for it, as you see right there. It's very, very effective, very, very clean, as you guys see. I'm just reading my blocks outside, good patience right there. And, Devonta Freeman's still a tank in this year's game, so you can really just force it down their throats. Now, the stretch I really, really like. I like motioning this receiver and IDing the farthest outside guy, snapping it a little before he gets to the inside. Right there, like I said, the stretch is going to serve in terms and purposes of a halfback power O. As you guys see, you can even wait till he gets right there. And you're really just going to try and bust this run up the middle. Kind of got a lucky shed right there, but it's a really, really good run play to go to, especially online. This stuff works a lot better online. As you know, in practice mode, they get really good sheds, so you're not going to see a lot of the runs their full potential, as you guys see. The passing plays, though, are going to be fine. It's just the run plays that are a little difficult. So now we're going to go to 4 verticals. I like to run this a couple ways. I like to fade X, do something like that, and motion him to the outside. Now you guys are going to see they are playing a 2-man under, but you see right there, you could probably get that behind him. Well, never mind. If you have a faster tight end, you could do that. But what I also like to do out of this wing flex, which is really, really glitchy, as you guys are going to notice right here, I like to put a fast running back in. And what that means is what I'm going to do is I'm going to call a timeout. And what you can do with that, since Tevin Coleman's a receiver for you guys, then you want to make sure that he is. Put Tevin Coleman somewhere if he's over here. They have a fullback tight end package, which is really, really cool. So you're going to see right here, fullback wing. Fullback wing. I don't know who our fullback is. We got to make sure we have a fast fullback in there. You want to make sure that you have at least someone with good speed. So we'll just put my man Ito Smith there. Ito Smith's fast enough to burn the defense. I believe he could spin as well. So we have Ito Smith back there. So again, right here. Where is it? 4 verts. There it is. So as you guys see, 4 verts, we have our fast fullback there. going to motion him to the outside. And if we could really just bust one up the middle, as you guys see. Right there we have Mr. Hoop, who's going to catch that, I'd say, almost every time because the defense is so far back again. Boom. And what you could do is also put him on slant. As you see right there, Mr. Smith making a play right there, catching the ball, and getting really, really good yardage. Now, what I also like to do with this 4 verticals play is very, very simple. What I'll do is something like this. So I'll leave the routes as is, and I'll do something like this. I'll put a little whip route. I'll motion them outside. As you guys see, this whip route is going to absolutely get butt naked. Or I can just throw a streak right there to Julio. It's going to rack catch him, and it's going to be a nice catch right there. So it's a very, very good play to go to get mismatches on the defense. I'd highly recommend mixing this in with this formation. Now next we have Jets comeback, arguably one of the hardest routes to guard. All you're going to do is fade Ito Smith. You could do the same motion if you want, just to keep the defense off guard, as you guys see. This crosser, though, is not going to be guarded, as you guys see. I mean, butt naked, booty naked open. Nobody's guarding it. No zone is going to guard that. It's very, very nice to see something like that. Now, right here, as you guys see, comeback route, or I could just, have some good pocket presence right here. And I'm going to try and chuck someone, actually. But no. It's also very important, guys. I'm probably going to come out with a video on pocket presence. You got to make sure you got that down, because if you don't, right there, like right there, really got a nice truck right there. Almost got 10 yards out of Mr. Hoopman, the Hoopman himself, Austin Hooper. But you guys kind of get the gist. That's really good pocket presence right there. And if I could burn him right here, I'm trying to make a man miss. Almost split that double team, but that's that play right there. Again, like I said, just fade that outside guy. You have a high-low read on the left and a high-low read on the right. Just make sure you're running it correctly. Now, next we're going to go over, where is it? This bunch. I only run these 4 plays: quick pitch, halfback slam, verticals, and PA cross switch. Now we're going to go to the halfback slam. It's very, very glitchy, so pay attention. What I like to do is run it to the strong side, so I'll flip the formation. Like right there, the run's always going to be going to the left when you come out in it, or the far side away from the bunch. I always like flipping it opposite side, as you guys see, and then just choosing hole and making the defense pay. Now, that's enough of that. We're going to go to the pitch. Pitch, what I like to do is I like to just be patient. The pitch isn't always going to work out. Like right there, it didn't. You want to make sure your guards pull fast enough. And unfortunately, the Falcons don't have fast guards, so you kind of have to be a little patient with them, as you guys see right there. He made 2-man miss, so he turned something into nothing, as you guys see. Devonta Freeman is just that much of a tank right there. So just follow your blocks on that. Like right here, we should have a big gain because they didn't baseline, or right there, if my guard gets out of my way, I can maybe, make a man miss or something. So the pitch is very, very good to mix in. Again, like right here, I'd probably run the slam because, they're giving us the middle of the defense right there, as you guys see. And right there, a simple run play turns into a big, big touchdown, as you guys see right there. So it's very, very good. Now, the next play, I know you guys who have bought my ebooks know I love verticals out of the bunch. I love it. It's one of the best plays, if not a top 3 play in the game. Now, this is a simple setup. I just block my running back, motion him outside, and I'll just really pretty much throw that unbumpable crosser right there, as you see. But what I'll also do is something like this. I'll smart route this guy right here, as you see. Smart routed RB, and he's actually going to just kind of carve up the defense right there and make it so that deep safety is going to have to probably creep down a little bit, opening up that lane right there. So if I go to a cover 2, I do that. I motion him outside, wait for him to get behind that cloud, as you guys see. Or I didn't wait long enough. But again, if they do play hard flats, you got to make sure that you are patient enough and you really want to take the top off the defense. Like right here, here's an easy cover 2 beater, as you guys see. Something like this. Nice little cover 2 beater. I catch him in a cover 2. Right there, boom. And, just try to stay in bounds right there. So it's a very, very good play to go to, and I'll show you another really glitchy cover 2 beater. And it's really glitchy online, especially because the zones play a little bit differently, but also Z-Spot. I go to Z-Spot a lot. I really, really like it. I think it's a good play to go to, because if they're in a cover 2 and they press, you're going to have them. So all you're going to do is put RB on a streak, put Ridley on an out or a whip. I'm going to put him on a whip right here, and then put Julio on an in or a drag. Now, as you guys see right there, he's going to cheat down, which allows me to pass lead that up and have a big game with Tevin Coleman. And the reason why he's so wide open is because that safety is drawn by that streak on that tight end, as you guys see again. Boom. It's going to cover 2. They're going to match real quick. as you guys see. He actually matched a little bit better right there. I'm actually kind of surprised. That wasn't a cover 2 defense, but again, you guys kind of get the point. You can do something like this. And, you know, just pretty much if you, you know, come out in verticals, say, for example, verticals, something like this. Make a high-low read, as you guys see. And boom. That was actually a really good match by that defender right there, but you guys kind of get the point right there. So now we're going to go to PA cross switch. I think this is one of the best crossers in the game. All you're going to do is you're going to put RB on a drag or a baby hitch, and you're going to leave this right here, as you guys see. As you guys see, too many spins, but it doesn't matter. We have a first down. Now, what's nice about this is you have 2 crossers, so you can really make the defense pick their poison. The only problem is that RB's crosser it's kind of slow, honestly. So you kind of have to have a lot of time in the pocket, as you guys see right there. Gets behind the defense, as you guys see, trying to make a man miss right there, trying to get sticky with Coleman, and that's the end of the story right there. So the single back bunch is very, very tough. And guys, like I said, be careful. Make sure to watch this video all the way through a couple times, because I'm not going to put too many Word document instructions like I do in my other ebooks, because I feel like this is an ebook where you're going to get more out of watching the video and seeing me run it and talk about it and going over my reads, what's going on in my head, than you would just reading off of paper and just being like, okay, this is what I got to do every play. So yeah, now we're going on to the next formation. Deuce close, like I said, if you purchase any of my other ebooks in the past, you know what I like to run, but let's go over it one more time. Deuce close, like I said, is one of my favorite formations. My first run I'm going to go to is obviously the wham. I've seen a lot of guys like Clef, you know, some other guys, Jaybird, who would like to run the wham. Jaybird, for example, likes to run the wham because it's his offense, but Clef's going to run it to get to a certain hash, which I don't blame him. Like, he'll cut it outside. If he gets a big gain out of it, like right there, if he gets 4 yards, he's cool with it. If he loses 4, he doesn't care. Doesn't matter, but this is a really good run play regardless. One of the most popular run plays this past year and in years past in Madden. It's just really good run play. You get really good blocking. It's a simple run play. Makes it very, very easy for people to just read the defense, as you see right there. If you have a running back who's fighting every time like Devonta, you should be fine. No, I just stuck the halfback zone weak in there just for, you know, farts and giggles, just to show you guys, okay, hey, you can run this very, very well. And, you know, you can just, you know, pretty much fill up an open spot where, you know, pretty much a useless player would not be there regardless. So I mix that in half the time, you know, keep my defense honest. Now we have the PA boot slide here. It's a simple cover 2 beater if they're in a cover 2. As you see, they are right here. I see them in a cover 2. B is going to get wide open along the sideline. Now, if you wait too long, he's not going to be open, but I caught him in a cover 3, by the way. If they're in a cover 2 like this, as you guys see, this is what you want it to look like right there. So you guys are going to have enough time to throw this B route. Gets wide open along the sideline. It's very, very good. And, you know, it's awesome that you can really fit in passes like that to make the defense overall pay. Now, lastly, we have the PA X post cross. I'm going to show you a little cover cross man glitch out of it as well. But this is the main setup I like out of it, especially if they're blitzing heavy. A hitch, a fade, and a drag. Make them pick one. As you guys see right there, it picks the wrong one. Pass lead up, as you see, and I'm able to, you know, spin my opponent out. That's what I love about this play. It has a crosser. It's very, very good. Now, what I'll also do is something like this. Right here, boom. So this is what I'll do. And this is just a little coverage beater, as you guys see. Again, gives me the crosser. And, you know, I'm able to take advantage of it. So it's that easy. You just got to make simple reads. The halfback wheel out of the backfield is very, very good. As you guys see, it's going to be beating up the defense every time. And boom, Julio Jones along the sideline for the nice catch. So it's a really, really good play. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, what do they do if they crossman? K-Mac did come out with a video on how to beat crossman, but he was saying you can only do how to deuce close, that kind of stuff. But I'm here to show you guys that you guys don't have to. So you see they're perfectly crossed, man. Doesn't matter. Boom. If I run a regular play, it's going to be completely boxed. Like if I were to run this play right here, you guys are going to see it's going to be boxed. It's just going to be boxed. It doesn't matter what you run. Like right there, if I can try and throw that along the sideline, I can't get my feet in. Obviously, I have my deep route, but with faster safeties, that's not going to be an option. So you guys are going to see right here what I'm talking about. Right here, boom. This is the crossman. Whoops, forgot to crossman him. This is what the crossman looks like. Now, I'm going to show you how to beat it. What you're going to do is you're going to fade Hooper, any tight end. Motion him to the backfield, as you guys see. So fade him. motion in the backfield. Make sure you have these two guys on fades right here, and then you have a bailout route. So maybe you have a fast tight end there. You guys are going to see that X is going to get wide open, or B, doesn't matter. It's going to be a nice lob situation, and that's a touchdown. Now, what's nice about this is the crossman is not always good. It'll glitch out even more. So again, so right here, boom, this is what it's looking like. Boom, that's what it's looking like. So that's the crossman right there. Again, what you could do is, if you want, you don't have to motion the tight end. Just make sure your running back's on a wheel, somebody you care about, that's going to, pretty much help you out. Boom, this is what the play is looking like. As you guys see right here, we have X wide open, and it's just really, really easy for us to score touchdowns, as you guys see right there. I'm going to go into instant replay really, really quick, because I don't want to, keep you guys too prolonged on this. But watch what the defender does on the crossman. He's going to glitch out. It's very, very glitchy, as you guys see. Watch what happens. So I'm going to slow this down. Obviously, remember who I crossman. I crossman this guy right here. Watch what he does. He's not going to guard Julio. He's going to act like he's guarding the tight end, and that creates confusion, leaving the middle linebacker, who's not as fast as Julio, having to run with him stride for stride. And I mean, that's just as easy as a touchdown as you'll get. So just make sure, if you guys get this ebook, you guys keep that on the DL. I mean, it is the end of the year. I don't really care if this stuff gets out, but you guys are purchasing it. You want to make sure you get your money's worth. So here we go. We have the tight slots. Now I'm going to show you a little nice cover 2 beater out of this first, but I only run the plays and my audibles out of this. So again, boom, I'm going to press right here. And you can do the same concept out of Z-spot out of this, which is really, really nice. As you guys see, something like this. And you guys are going to notice that we are going to get good separation from our outside receiver. If not, you can just throw underneath. It's a very, very good play. Now, first we're going to go to the dive. Dive, I just like running straight up the middle stock. Usually I'll add a motion in with the receiver. Just try to play mind games with my opponent. So, again, he thinks I'm tossing to the left. Nope, I'm running this. And I'm going to bounce this to the outside. Just try to make a man miss, as you see. So that's the dive. The pitch, again, it's the same thing. You don't have to motion someone, but if you do, I like motioning one of my bigger blocking receivers, which is usually my tight end, and just making it really, really hard for my opponent to guard. Again, Julio has pretty good run blocking, I'd say, and he's a big body, so you guys can really just, make your opponent, pay with just a good run stick, like almost right there, almost busted that one off, and, took it to the house. So the pitch is very, very good to mix up. You can just mix that in. It's always been a hard play to guard since last year, because it's just, it's hard for the defense to assume and understand how to shoot gaps on this. It's something you really have to practice to go against. Now, the dry post, what I like to do is I like to fade Coleman, and that's it. Now, I'll throw to my angle route if I have him, like right there. He'll get behind a lot of zones, which is the beautiful thing about this play. But a lot of the times, more often than not, I'll have my table route out of the backfield. So again, right here, like I have him right there. Just going to throw it right there, truck him, and pick up like 2-3 yards right there. Good 2-3 yards. So it's a very, very simple play to go to. As you guys see, just overall, just mainly making sure I can get behind the defense, as you guys see right there with Hooper. Went through his hands, but it's a good zone beating concept. Very, very glitchy. And as you guys see, you can kind of just, mess around with it, as you see right there. Just kind of messing around with this. As you guys see, right along the sideline, boom, Hooper. Truck one man, make a guy miss, and we are actually off to the races right there. So a little 20-yard pass, I shouldn't say little, but still, a 20-yard pass that should have gotten no more than 5 extra yards goes for a touchdown. Now lastly, we have halfback wheel. I like leaving it stock because it's that good, and I actually got turbo blitz there. It was a nice blitz by the defense. But what you can do is you can actually block players, so you can do something like that, as you guys see right here. Just make a man miss, make another man miss. I actually fumbled there. That was a nice hit by my opponent. So it's very, very simple just to block an extra person. As you see, you may have to give up a route or something you don't want to. Like right here, I'm going to have to give up Julio's route because I think we're going to have, not enough people picking up the pressure there. But as you guys see right there, just try to get to the pylon, try to get to the first down, just picking up simple yards, throwing the ball, just making simple reads. Before he gets to the outside, make sure you snap it so you get extra blocking. As you guys see right there, we actually had our in route. It's just Matt Ryan's throwing her pressure is atrocious. So this is a very, very good play, and especially against the cover 3. I'll show you a little cover 3 beater, as you guys see right here. Boom, nice little cover 3. What I like to do is I like to motion one of these guys over, put one of them on a comeback, as you guys see right there. You can just do something like that. Boom, so that's what that is right there. As you guys are going to see, this angle route is going to get wide open behind him. If you don't get him open, you can just throw that up right there. Now, that was a really bad pass by my, quarterback, but you guys kind of get the gist. There we go. And, something like that. So just make sure you really just read the defense correctly. Right here, I'm actually going to motion Tevin out and do something like that. As you guys see, make the defense have to sit down on this, as you guys see right there. And that's just a nice little cover 3 beater right there. Defender switches down. He makes sure he has to guard that comeback, but it's not enough because you have a nice dot right there. Very, very simple, very, very effective. So now we are going to be going over the single back doubles north. All my audibles pretty much I run in this. It's very, very good formation. Very good at really just spacing the defense out and keeping them honest. Now the first play I'm going to go to, it isn't in our audibles. We're going to go to the PA rollout. Now what I like to do with this is I like to fade Hooper and put Ridley on a drag and then block my running back and motion him half a step and just kind of make the read like this, as you see. I just kind of wanted to go for that right there. I want to see if I can force it. But you guys kind of get the gist. You have that crosser out there, which is pretty good at beating zones, as you see. I'm going to do it again. Boom. And I'm actually going to wait for a route to bounce, actually. And I'm going to get down there with Hooper. So it's just a simple play. It's not going to beat the defense every time, but you guys kind of get the gist. As you guys see. Boom. And we end up getting the nice rat catch right there. Now next, go to halfback stretch. I like to flip this. And a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll motion Hooper over in the slot, just a block or at the fullback position, as you guys see right here. Boom, we're getting good blocking right there. We're picking up decent yardage. It's a very, very good run play to go to, especially if you can motion Ridley over. Ridley will serve as a third lead blocker, as you guys see. And, we can just try and pick up yardage right there. It's a very, very tough, way to go. And, I love this formation. Now, the zone week, honestly, you can really just run it as is. As you see, Devonta Freeman's going to get his right there. It's very, very good, very, very effective. As you see, pretty much you can motion Julio Jones out. It's up to you, it really is. As you guys see, try to get to the outside right there. I'm not able to, but you guys kind of get the gist right there. Now, lastly, we're going to go over this PA inside cross. Now, what's nice about this is you can really just fade B, and this 8th route's going to get wide open. But what you could also do is you can motion him the outside, as you guys are going to see right here. I'm going to play a cover 2, and you guys are going to kind of notice this right here. So what this is going to do is this X route is going to get butt naked. As you guys see right there, he's wide open along the sideline for a touchdown. Just got to get the time right there, as you see. Now, what you could also do is leave it stock like this, something like this, and you guys kind of get the gist right here. So we're kind of creating a spacing concept, as you guys see right there. Nice little hitch route right there. I'm going to show you again the adjustments I like to make. Now, you want to make sure you at least have something, sucking the defense down, so something like that. You guys are going to see. We are going to try and motion or wait for Julio to route bounce, as you guys see right there. But we end up getting a route bounce right there. So it's a very, very tough play to guard. Again, I'm just kind of reading the defense, as you guys see right here. And, try to make the man miss right there. So it's really, really tough, really, really effective. Now, this doubles north is effective if used correctly. Now we're going to go to the receiver corner. What I like about this play is you can do something like this, as you guys see. Now you can do something like this. Boom. Motion him in half a step. And, just read the defense right away. Right away, we notice he's playing, clouds, so we're able to throw it out there. If he wasn't a man, wasn't a very good man. Now, what's nice about this is you can motion Ridley over. And you really just make the defense have to pay. So something like this, if they're running a cover 2, as you guys see. Boom. It's kind of like a trio look in a way. So that's what's nice about it. So right there, boom. And we're going to kind of just try and step up in the pocket, as you guys see. Our route right there gets open. And what's nice is in a game, that corner route's going to get behind that zone. That's what's nice about it. So you don't have to worry about it not working in practice mode. But this is the main setup. Whip A, streak Julio, and then motion Ridley over. Now you guys see, if you guys want, you guys can, try and scramble right there. They kind of played a good match defense. and we're able to pick up good yardage right there with our quarterback. But again, you can do something like this. Again, boom, here it is. Same thing, just kind of flood the concept as you see right there. Just try to truck your way upfield. We get 10 yards out of that. So taking a simple drag, it's very, very effective. And what's nice about this play is you could also do something like this. So this is a really good route concept. You want to bring your running back out of the backfield, as you guys see. Right there, boom, that's a crispy freaking dot right there. If we can get that throw, that was a great play by the defender. Again, I'm going to try it again one more time. Boom, here's what the play is looking like. Motion them in half a step. You guys kind of get the gist right there. Or we can just take off and run with our quarterback. RB was probably open on the inside pass lead. I just didn't want to take the risk. Our opponent's playing, for some reason, a lot of man-to-man. This is kind of weird, low-key. But if you guys can, fit that pass in, that'd be great. You just want to make sure that you have, a route that's not going to flood that side of the field, as you guys see. Again, boom. Now, what's nice about this is, again, they're playing a lot of man. I really don't understand why, but we're going to get the nice rack catch there regardless. So that's the doubles north. Heading over to the trio, the wide trips. I like running this halfback dive, halfback plunge. Those halfback stretch is good, 4 verts, PA slot cross. Now the halfback dive and halfback plunge are similar. What you can do just to make this believable, pretty much motion Coleman over half a step, or you can motion him over in the middle, as you guys see. Just, read your blocks right there. As you see, I'm picking up a consistent 5 yards right there. So it's a very, very good formation. I like mixing in half the time because it's not the main formation I really like going to in this playbook. So you have the stretch, the dive, the plunge. I'm just going to go straight to the stretch because the dive and the plunge are kind of the same. You just read your blocks right there. And like I said, guys, a lot of this ebook is going to be in the video. I will have documented instructions, but not a whole lot like my prior ebooks. As you guys see right here, I'm going to try and make a man miss. For some reason, it got backed up, but it's okay. So, again, you always want to ID this outside guy. You can motion Jones in for like half a step, as you guys see, and just follow your blocks right there. And, Devonta Freeman's fast enough to get the outside contain and get that nice edge. So it's a very, very nice play. Now, next, we're going to go over this PA slot cross. What I like to do about this play is I like to put A on a streak, and I'll put Ridley on just a small little in route. And as you guys see right there, middle's wide open, so I'm going to kind of take it right there. As you see, the hoop man making a big play for us. But it's just give or take with the defense. You got to make sure you understand what the defense is giving you, as you see right here. Bringing it all out blitz. See if I can fit that by him. Yes, I can. Best receiver in football. Rat catch. Nice little rat catch. Again, they need to take that shit out. It's really, really annoying. But, again, this is what it looks like. As you guys see right here, I actually kind of got screamed at. I'm not going to even lie. I don't know why in the hell the defenses bring a lot of – they're doing it again. Why are they bringing all-man blitzes? I don't understand, man. It's really pissing me off. But, again, this is a good zone beater. It's even a good man beater, as you guys see. Okay, finally, just something that isn't a man blitz. As you see, again, right here, boom, read the defense. That crosser's going to get behind everything. It's a very, very good play. And, right there, we end up getting to the 1 yard line. So it's a very effective play to go to. Now, 4 verticals, what I like to do is I like to fade these outside guys and make sure that I can get behind the defense. Right there, we're just going to take our underneath route. As you see, I'm going to try and truck him, and we get inside the 20. So it's a really easy, relatively easy play, I'd say, just to go to. And if you need it in the clutch, something like that. If they're in a cover 2, if you catch them in a cover 2, as you guys are going to see right here, I'm going to go to a cover 2. Again, something like that. You can streak A, put RB on an out route or a flat route. Just make sure that DB, plays safe, as you guys see right there. Lead to the outside. If you can get that nice catch right there, that's cool. Just make sure you're keeping them honest. Like, say I'm on right over here. Say I'm over here, or even a bit here. Let me move the ball. Say I'm on this hash mark over here, and they're in a cover 2, and they're pressed. As you guys see, I'm going to press out of this cover 2. Okay, boom. So, something like this. This is what you probably want to do with it, just to keep the defense honest. As you guys see right here, boom, pass lead that outside, and we are off to the races right there. It doesn't matter if they click on. They have to make sure they move their safety over to a certain, area, just so I can't do that. So it's a very, very good play to go to, and the halfback delay route out of it is beautiful. It does works of wonder. It's just overall a swell formation to go to if you're looking to mix in some things. Now, lastly, out of our single back, this is probably my favorite one I go to. It's the trio. We're going to be going over the halfback toss, zone weak, verticals, PA boot, and one of my favorite plays, this drive wheel right here. And I'm also going to show you a nice little red zone concept if they come out in a cover 4. Now, drive wheel we're going to go over real quick. As you guys see right here, I don't do too much with it. If I see they don't baseline, I'll do something like this. I'll put X on and out. I will fade my Y receiver. You guys are going to see that beat is going to get in between those zones right there in a nice little crevice right there. You can click on, catch it. Doesn't matter. Now, this A route's very, very good. What I like about it is it just really overall beats the defense, as you guys see. Just kind of trying to create a spacing concept. As you guys see, gets behind the defense right there. And we're able to truck someone right there and pretty much get within the 30-yard line. So, again, I really, really like this play. I like how easy it is. I like how effective it is. And I just overall like that you can just really do a lot of things with this play and, do something like that. Turn a little dump off into a big gain right there if they don't click on. So, it's very, very good. You have to make sure you take your checkdowns because, trust me, if you don't take your checkdowns, as you guys see right there, that route right there is going to be a rack catch every time. That was actually a really good play by the other defender running with that route. But again, you want to make sure that you streak that route. As you guys see, just try to truck people, get out of the way, and I somehow ended up fumbling. That was kind of weird. I'm just going to tackle him right there. But regardless, it's a simple play to go to. It's very, very effective. Now, next, we're going to go to halfback toss. I will run this all the times to the receiver side, but if they don't baseline, I like to motion this guy over, get really good blocking, as you guys see right there. Boom. Oh, we had one man to miss. If we did, that's probably a touchdown. But you could also run it to the strong side with the receivers. Just make sure that you follow your blocks really, really well. As you guys see, we're getting really, really good blocking out of this. Trust me, this formation was made to run. It's very, very good. You don't even have to motion your guy over, as you guys see right there. Just, kind of follow the blocks. Devonta Freeman's a good enough back to where he's going to break tackles and everything. So right here, I'm going to run to the left 100 times out of 100 times, as you guys see right there. Oh, I almost made a miss right there, but you guys kind of get the general gist right there. So next we're going to go to zone weak, one of the best run plays in the game. Like I said, it's very, very good. You pretty much can counteract people shooting gaps or people manning up or sending zone blitzes because it's a zone weak. It's going to go offset to the zone. As you guys see, I'm picking up a consistent 5+ yards every time. Haven't really been stopped in the backfield yet. Even if their user wants to stop me in the backfield, you can really just make a man miss and everything. Just use your stick skill to avoid them and elude the defender. As you guys see again, boom, tries to send a blitz off the outside, and I am pretty much off to the races. As you see right here, I don't think Pat Pete is going to end up, okay, he ended up catching me, but still, you guys get the gist. So next, go to verticals, one of my favorite plays to go to in this game. Now what I like to do is something like this, a route concept, and I'll motion him over to the right, I'll let him set, and what I'll do is do something like this, and then I'll motion him right back. So as you guys see right there, he played clouds. I'm able to, dump it down to my tight end for a nice gain right there and really just make the opponent pay. So, again, I don't know why it's not letting me motion him. Okay, there we go. So, put him on a flat. Kind of, make sure you have these routes. Make sure you have both these vertical routes because they're really essential for breaking down zones. As you guys see right here, I'm going to lob that up. I have an easy rack catch right there. Actually, I probably underthrew that a little bit. As you guys see. It's a very, very good play, though. They will get beat if they have slow corners. So, again, try motioning him, and you guys see, let him set. Or you can quick snap it like that, right there. Just throw that inside with Tevin Coleman. Probably off to the races if I can squeeze in between that gap. So, it's not bad if you make that throw. Now, next, I'm going to go with PA boot over. Now, you can keep the play action. This is what I like to kind of keep it as. I'll keep the play action to counteract the blitz, as you guys see right here. And right there, boom. We picked up the blitz pretty well, but again, you can cancel that play action if you are feeling kind of nervous. Now, what I'll do right here is I will do something like this. Boom. And right there, boom. We end up getting the nice catch. But what's nice about this play is this crossing route gets behind a lot of zones, as you guys are going to see right here. Boom. Gets behind that zone, and we're upfield. And, Julio's Julio. He's going to make a man miss and try to go for 6. So it's a very, very good formation, guys. I'd recommend, honestly, just studying these plays I showed you. Also, you can do a little route concept like this. I like doing something like this. As you guys see right here, boom. I'm going to motion X over. It's a high-low read on the left side, as you guys see right there. But we also do have the crosser if we can get him behind him right there. Toe tap along the sideline, boom. Because that streak's going to drag him, which is really, really nice. So, again, You could also make sure that you have something like this if you want. And, you know, something like this. Fade him. Right there, boom. Julio's Julio. He's going to do him. Almost made two guys miss, but you guys kind of get the gist. It's a really, really good formation to take advantage of the defense out of, and I'd honestly recommend it to the fullest. Now, next, we're going to go over the split close. I only use about 2 shotgun formations in this split closing bunch offset, so you guys are going to kind of get the gist. Split close, I go to receiver corner, power O, halfback wheel, and PAF slide. Now, you have a lot of other good formations, or plays out of this, let's just say like the fullback dive. Right here, you can put, if you really want to, you can put maybe, I'd say Hardy in. And, you know, keep Coleman and Devonta back here. But you can go to fullback trail, fullback dive, halfback wheel, whatever the case may be. These plays are just really, really good by itself. Now, this post right here is going to get behind a lot of stuff. But what I like to do is do something like this. And I'll put my guy Freeman on an option route. So I'll kind of just make a read right here. As you guys see right there, middle's wide open. And I'm going to try and make a man miss right there. Can't really, but you guys get the point now. Next, halfback wheel. I like leaving it stock. You don't really have to do too much to it, as you guys see right there. You know, turn up field. User's going to be having to lurk something. Now, what I also like to do on halfback wheel is I like to streak this guy, kind of create a high-low concept over here, as you guys see right there. He kind of gave me the outside. He's playing hard flats, but I got it out in time. That's something they also need to fix next year. He shouldn't be able to throw to hard flat. As you guys see right there, that wasn't a hard flat, and I end up taking advantage of it. They end up leaving the flats open, boom. So now we have the power O. Love this play because it's really good blocking if you can get exceptional blocking off the side. You got to make sure they're blitzing heavy, though. If they're blitzing heavy, it's usually very, very good blocking if you can really just hit that hole. You just have to time it up right. So I'm going to try it one more time. The fullback dive would probably be your better bet. You know, right there, because right there I almost make someone miss. Now let's go to the fullback dive real quick out of the split close because it's a very good run play to go to and rely on. You can really get some good yardage out of it. Just make sure you have a decent halfback there, like Tevin Coleman. That's perfect. And I won't really motion anyone over. As you guys see, again, I'm picking up solid positive yardage there. So it's a good run play. I'd also recommend IDing their user because it's hard on these type of run plays because the hole is so small, it's hard for the user to shoot it. So you're almost guaranteed to pick up yards. It's just not going to be a big gain every time. Like if I could bounce to the outside like that and maybe make a guy miss, maybe I'd have a chance of breaking off a huge run. But, you know, most of the times you want to make sure that you're always like right there. I end up making the CPU miss. Doesn't really count too much, but Tevin Coleman's fast, so I will take it. So split close is very, very good. PAF slide right there. You can kind of make a high-low read over here, as you see. Just leave these route concepts over here. Boom. And just throw your flat, or you can throw to your out route if you want. You can get a nice route catch right there. Just be careful when throwing these passes. It's a lot of high-low reads out of this formation, which is very, very nice. As you guys see, again, I actually had a touchdown. I couldn't get it off, though. But you guys kind of get the gist of how this works. You know, something like this. And I couldn't get that off either. But you guys, again, like I said, you get the gist. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. I'll throw that right there. And almost make a guy miss. But, you know, you guys don't understand how good these delay routes are, or these option routes are. As you see right here, here's a delay route. You guys are going to kind of get the gist of what I'm going at with this delay route. But I couldn't really hit it. I'm just going to throw that crosser right there, get my nice rack catch animation, and make a play. So, like I said, these crossers, these delay routes, these option routes are hell, by the way, guys. If you're not using them, I don't know what you're doing. Again, but he's giving me rack catches every time, so I got to take them. But that's pretty much the split close. Again, I don't use it too much. I go to it when I want to, which is never really a lot, but you guys can kind of mess with that. But here's a really good formation I love using, the gun bunch offset. Make sure you have curl flat, HB draw, verts HB under, and PA dig fork in your audibles. Now, I did a sample play, I'd say last video on this bench pivot. It's very good. Go watch that if you guys are interested. Now, Z spot, you guys know how to run. You put the X here. I'll show you real quick, guys. If you don't know how to run Z-spot this year, you probably haven't been playing too much, but this is kind of how you want to run it. You want to have that solo receiver on a dragger and in, and it's kind of a high-low read. Like right there, going to throw to that flat every time, as you guys see right there. Pick up my nice 2-3 yards. Keep the chains moving. Good stuff like that. But if you guys do understand, you guys are going to make sure you guys always throw this corner out because it's unguardable. It really is unguardable unless it's like 4th and 30 and they can play the sticks. So you just got to be careful. Like right here, this route's going to get wide open along the sideline. It's stupid, but that's how it works in this game. I don't understand why, but you guys kind of get the gist as you see right there. If this route matches with it, oh, I got kind of caught up there. I couldn't do anything there, but if they kind of play a cover 3, as you guys are going to see, I'm going to audible to a cover 3. And I'm going to base the line. So if they play a cover 3, just know you have a cover 3 beater. Boom. Okay, so right here, boom, B. B is usually the cover 3 beater, but you can throw that outside right there because that route's really going to, mess with the defense. So next, we're going to go over this curl flat play. It's the same concept. What I like to do, first setup is this. This is against a cover 2. This isn't a cover 2, but I thought I'd just show you guys kind of how it works. As you guys see, that route's going to, get a nice rack catch right there. Best receiver in football is not dropping that anytime soon. But also, this is the cover 3 beater, as you guys see. Cover 3, cover 4, whatever the case may be. As you guys see right there. Boom, another rack catch, another nice catch by Julio. Just very, very tough to guard. The reason this play is so tough to guard is because the curl flat play, the corner route is just so deep, as you guys see. Oh, I had B. The match switched off. Couldn't get it off, though. But, again, boom, this is how you want to set it up most of the times. Against the cover 2, this is how you want to set it up. So just make sure you guys are, just reading the defense properly. And just overall, just understanding, like right there, how to take my check down right there. I'm cool with that. But if you're patient, you will pick up a lot of yards in this offense. Trust me, guys. Now, next, we're going to go verts HB under. Again, I've shown you how to run that. It's very, very simple. A lot of times, you can leave it stock. Just run it simple like that, as you guys see. And, try to make a man miss right there. So, it's very, very good. Like I said, you can do something like this. Like this. Up to you really is, as you see right there. Pass lead that. Get a nice rack animation. Boom. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Cheesy peasy lemon squeezy. Now last, we have PA dig fork. Not too much to do on this. You can leave the A route. You can put them on a whip, whatever you want. Just make sure that when you're throwing this route, you guys have plenty of time because this route is going to beat man-to-man. It's going to beat cover 3. It's a very, very good route to go to in the clutch when you need it. So, again, right here, our whip route right there. Or actually, that wasn't PA dig fork. I believe that was Z-spot. So, again, as you see right there. Oh, I got screamed at right there at a touchdown. But as you see right there, it's a very, very simple play to go to. So, again, you can kind of do something like this if you want. Right there, boom. Along the sideline, Julio makes the nice catch. So, I'd recommend this because this play is kind of like deep attack. It really is. Serves the same purpose. As you guys see, I kind of had to throw that one up. That was really weird by the defense for sending everyone at me. But, whatever. It happens. So, as you guys see, you can motion Coleman in, do something like that, and, put Julio on a curl. So I'd recommend just doing some weird route concepts, as you guys see right there. Boom. Takes the drag down. He ends up dropping it, but it's a good route concept nonetheless. Really, really is. Now, there's a lot of other good plays out of this bunch. I'm going to show you. There's not too many, but you guys are going to get the point once I get out of it. So right here, now we're going to go to this Y trail. If you guys remember, in the West Coast, there's a popular play called mesh post. This is literally the same thing. All you really got to do is you got to put A on a streak or put RB on a streak. It's up to you, and someone on a drag. And something like that really is. Or you can put him on a curl. That streak over there is really going to mess with the defense, as you guys see right there. Gets behind the coverage. We can end up making a nice rack catch there. He ends up dropping it, but it's a very, very good route nonetheless to go to, as you guys see right here. Boom. Right there, boom. That route is very sharp. It's going to get behind a lot of defenses. You just got to make sure you properly throw it, and it's always going to be on point, as you guys see. So, as you guys see right here, boom. make a man miss. There we go. Boom. So we're picking up good yardage. Very, very tough. Very, very good. Now, lastly, the last play I want to go over in this, it's a very, very good play. It really, really is. You guys are going to like it. Where is the play? There it is, right here, this bench switch. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. You have a lot of other good stuff, but I'm just going to go over the basis of this play. This is one of my favorite plays to go to in this offense. Now, I like leaving that whip route. It's very, very glitchy. You can either put Ridley on a fade or a streak, or you can put him on a drag. I'll put him on a drag most of the times because I'm not looking to get a lot of yards out of this, as you guys see right there. Maybe we can get a nice catch right there. They actually played that really, really well, so give them props. Just make sure you have a deep route there just to kind of, throw this guy off, as you guys see. Right there, that whip route just absolutely torched its zone, as you guys see right there. And we almost end up actually getting past one guy to beat. So, again, something like this, you can do something like that, as you see. As you guys see, just try to, use your catch. It's just to really just high-low reads, quick reads. You got to have the reads on point. So that's why I want you guys to go back to this video. Whenever you're watching it, just make sure you guys kind of understand the gist. And you guys are practicing it every time you play. As you guys see right there, boom, that was another nice dot. I kind of threw that late. Probably should have been picked. But that's pretty much it for the ebook, guys. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to hit me up. My contact information, all that stuff is in the ebook document. Again, like I said, you got to watch this video to really understand it. This is my last ebook of the year, so make sure you guys understand the offensive portion. Now we're going to be getting into the defensive portion right now. Okay, guys, so now we're in the defensive part of the video. On defense, I'm in Buffalo Bills defensive playbook. I don't run too many formations out of this. I occasionally go over to the nickel, but I'm mainly going to be running this over G in 5-2. So in the 5-2, you want to make sure your ends are good. Vic Beasley and Bruce Irvin. You want to make sure you got these guys good. So Tack, Brooks Reed, and then Grady Jarrett I like to take out. I like to put the Shelby guy in. He's a little quicker. And then obviously our opposite linebacker. It's got to be Olukun. Now, safety, Ryan Neal. Corner, Robert Alford. Safety, Keanu Neal. And corner, Desmond Trufant. And I'll show you why I don't put Desmond Trufant and Ryan Neal at the safeties together. Now, big nickel over G. Again, you got to make sure you have the right personnel, so that's perfect right there. We want to make sure we have Brian Poole. I want to make sure I have like Keanu Neal there. And then we're going to put Alford. I believe they have Alford, 92 speed right there. So we have our fastest guys right here in the secondary. As you guys see, we're going to put Ryan Neal at safety, or corner, I should say. So I'd recommend keeping, honestly, Ryan Neal, if you can, at that safety spot, because even though his awareness isn't high, you have enough time to make a play and click on. So right here, I'm going to put Olukun there. So first, you guys want to understand how to run this over G. As you guys know, there's an over G glitch. It's a looper. You got to make sure you have that slot CB package in, and you're always going to run the play flipped. So we're going to go to an offensive formation. Let's go to bunch. Pretty sure they have it. Yeah, bunch halfback strong. And you guys kind of see right here, we're going to go to Y trail. Now, if you just base a line and you crash out, you're going to get a shed. Make sure you guys understand that Brooks Reed is going to be the guy looping, as you guys see right here. Boom, snap the ball. Brooks Reed ends up looping. Boom. You guys got to understand that when you flip that play, the two DNs closest to each other are going to loop. Now, another glitch out of it. What I like to do is I like to come out in it. I'll hold this nickel corner here. I'll flip it and see how his zone's over there. If you put him on a blitz angle there, he's going to actually come off quicker, which is nice. So this side kind of set it up right here. Yep, this is how I'd set it up right here. Boom. So you guys are going to notice. He's going to come in screaming off the end. Screaming. Well, he kind of got picked up there, but he doesn't have enough time to make a throw. We end up getting in there and making a nice play. So, again, you can do that. Make sure his blitz angle is also wide, as you guys see. Right there, boom. So make sure his blitz angle is wide. Now his blitz angle is good. We're good. Right here, we're going to snap the ball. As you guys see right there, comes off screaming. Can't even get the ball off. And it's great because he only has 89 speed. So that's what's nice about it. Now what I also like to do is in a bunch formation look, I always like to have, or trips tight end, opposite from the side of the bunch. I like to come out and I like to have that nickel corner on the opposite side. Now watch this. I'm going to flip the play and you can cross man him now. You can put him on routes over there, which is nice. So right here. So right there, boom. Defense already set up. Very, very good. As you guys see, we aren't going to have any problems with crossers or anything. We're actually going to go to a verticals play. And you guys are going to see that these plays are all going to be shut down. As you guys see right there, nothing's open. That crosser route is crossman perfectively, and it's not going to be getting open. So that's what I like to do out of the nickel over G. It's very, very glitchy, very, very good. And now also occasionally I will run this SS blitz, and occasionally I will run this WS blitz too. I put a video on that on my channel. Go check it out, guys. I go into more depth about it. I wouldn't recommend running it if you're kind of new to Madden, though. If you understand how to quick adjust and everything, definitely give it a try. Now, the 5-2 is where you're going to make your money. 5-2, like I said, you want to have Olakun, you want to have 2 fast linebackers, 2 fast outside ends, and just some decently fast guys at D tackle. And then in the secondary, you want to have some tall, fast guys, so that's why I'm keeping Neal there instead of at the corner. And then I have my man Keanu. I probably should put Keanu Neal right there at corner. And yeah, so I'm going to leave Keanu Neal there because he could hit. Now, in this, it depends who you're going to be using. Now, in trips tight end, so they come out in trips tight end, and it's like right here. Let's pretend this trips tight end. You're going to set it up like this. So baseline, spread D-line, crash out, pinch linebackers, blitz all, and you can do whatever over here. This is what I like to come out on the first play. Now, what I'll do is I'll put him in a soft squad. I'll move him on the line right there. So he's really just end up playing that zone right there, as you guys see. Now, even if we do max protect, we're max protecting here. Doesn't matter. They're not going to block this. That's the beautiful thing about it. Even though he kind of did pick it up right there, it's not going to have enough time to get the ball off. That's what's awesome about it. Now, again, kind of do something like this. You know, right there, boom, boom. And bring him close to the line so he ends up playing that tight end route a little bit better. So all you have to do really here is you got to make sure you watch that B route, as you guys see. Boom. End up getting a nice sack right there for a nice end up getting a loss. So very, very good, very, very fast. Now also you can have a B gap out of this. Now what you're going to do is just baseline and crash out. That's it. And you're going to hover in one of these gaps for these players, as you guys see. As you guys see right here, I'm actually going to put him to the outside right there. Boom. So this is what our defense is looking like. Our B gap should come in. I'm going to actually block the running back too, which is nice. Now it's a very, very good defense, as you guys see right there. Boom, we end up getting the sack. Nothing is open, and nothing is able to be open. So that's how I like to run it. Now let's go against bunch. I know this doesn't seem like, I'm teaching you guys a lot, but trust me, this is really how I run it. I'm showing you guys some different adjustments I like to make. So against bunch, what I'd honestly do, like say they're running PA bunch shot. Now, PA plays honestly destroy this blitz pretty good, but you should be good. So against bunch, what I'll do is I'll always put this guy in a soft squad. Always. Just always. It's just something that I've always done. Now what I'll do is I'll middle third him, and I'll put him in a cloud. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I watch the flat real quick. I'm going to shoot out to the flat. Make sure that I know that, something's coming, as you guys see right here. Boom, this is what I'm looking at. And he doesn't have enough time to really get a route off, as you guys see. Maybe if he threw it blindly, he'd have a read, but no one's really just going to chuck it up. And if they do, you got to make them pay. So, as you guys see right here, I'm pressing right here. I'm going to do a simple cover 2 look here. I'm going to make sure, actually, I'm going to man up Alford and move him to the inside. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm kind of scared of getting burnt right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hard flat with my linebacker. So this should still come in. As you guys see, I'm sending 6. And, it's going to be really, really good. As you guys see right there, my only responsibility was B. I ran back to it. Boom. Now, it's a very, very good play against verticals. Honestly, I'd say verticals and trips tight end eat this up pretty damn well. If they motion them out, they're going to have all 5 routes out. They may, even and have their running back away from the bunch side 10 times out of 10, I'd say. Just depends on what offense they're in. So I would honestly say just try to man up as many people as you can, like right here. Unless he's a fast guy, I'd probably put a cloud over there because I know my pressure is going to get there. So right here, all I got to do is worry about the Y route and the RB route. Everything else is manned up, as you guys see right here. And I kind of bumped him, and, nothing's open. Maybe A was open for a second, but he's not going to be able to get it off. So it's a very, very good defense. Honestly, you don't have to blitz every play. And what's great about this, you could bluff blitz this guy. A bluff blitz vert hook is insanely good, as you guys see right here. So this is what it's looking like. And you can even spy this guy. So bluff blitz vert hook, what it's going to do is say they come out in 4 verticals, right? And say they want to, have a drag to suck down the defense. Well, what a bluff blitz vert hook is going to do is he's going to come down on that drag, as you guys see. And then he's going to back up real quick. Now, that's what I love about it. It really just fucks people up, and it really makes it hard to see on the play action plays if he's blitzing or not. Because a lot of people on play action, when they cancel that bitch and they see someone blitzing, they're going to try and get it out real quick. So that's pretty much the whole ebook, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it. Like I said, don't be afraid to contact me if you have any questions regarding the ebook. Guys, it really means a lot, you guys, this whole year. We've sold a lot of ebooks. You guys have really supported my site, trythisplaygaming.com. It just means the world to me. So thank you so much. Madden 20, I can't wait to get to work. We're going to be doing so many big things. You guys have no idea on the trythisplay.com website. And our Try This Play, team, our competitive Madden team, we're going to be going to a lot of tournaments. And we have a lot of exciting announcements upcoming that we're trying to keep on the DL, on the secret, down low. You guys are going to know about them first. Make sure to go check their YouTube channel out too, guys. We are literally, I think we're the best Madden crew in the world right now, and I can't wait for Madden 20. So, guys, I'm signing off. Hope you enjoyed this ebook and all the rest of them for the whole, Madden 19 year, and I can't wait to see how good you guys are going to be in Madden 20.